Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 2 of season 2 of Invincible. Last episode threw us for a loop, at least for me, going into this, not expecting that whole intro and being very, very confused because I didn't, like I said before, I didn't watch any of the trailers. I still haven't. So I didn't know what to expect with this. While there was that kind of headline thing, thankfully, my goldfish of a memory buried that because that made that experience entirely insane. And now we have this person with this multiversal traversal ability who is now putting the weight of all of his sins across the multiverse onto our Mark, the one he is stuck with, the one that interrupted his attempt to create a multiversal utopia of shared knowledge and wealth, is now going to be coming for revenge. We'll see how that all pans out. But guys, let's go ahead and strap in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It isn't watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes and reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover in the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, so you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I'd really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction, to at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does help out these videos. And huge shout-out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said out of the way, let's hop into episode 2. Here we go.
It's been an honor, sir. I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm ready. No, you're not.
I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I saw this echoed throughout the comments. How the hell is Donald alive? I didn't say anything because I was like, God, I don't want to sound dumb and not have remembered something so simple.
I look out at this class and I see hope. I see a bright new world with a special place for each and every one.
A little busy, isn't he?
I mean, you only get to say goodbye to high school once. It needs to be enjoyed, appreciated, savored.
Fair.
Here, he promised.
Well, he's promised a lot of things before.
Fists, criminals.
Hey, look who's back.
What is it with you and historical monuments? Professor Seismic, right?
Doc Seismic. I never taught.
Mm.
Do you know what this obscene phallus is constructed from? Granite, stolen from the earth. Iron ripped from her loins. Bricks made of the clay.
I mean, he's not wrong, I guess.
Isn't that most buildings?
You can keep the ones made.
That little side eye. You can keep the ones made of wood. Why are we picking and choosing, buddy? Huh? Huh?
Meet my magma knights.
Liked you better when you just hated presidents.
As you find your place in the world.
Let's see how that goes.
When you find yourself in the shadow of adversity, do not be afraid. Without testing your limits, you will never know how strong you truly are.
I love how this is kind of playing into what's happening with Mark right now, man. Ooh, I liked that. I like that spin.
Running out of time, kid. I know.
See? Even your greatest heroes are useless against the power of darkness.
Oh, he gave him the Naruto. Suck it, not Neji.
Nice save, Mark.
Restructured that jaw.
Before he destroyed another one of America's greatest treasures.
You know, I could try pushing it back out to...
It's a lot shorter. He's like, please, don't. Leave it be.
And I have confidence that you will.
Sulfur?
Oh man, wait till I tell you about this guy. He's a case against higher education.
Fair, fair, fair.
Marcus Sebastian Grayson.
Marcus Sebastian. Did we know his full name? Aw,
Marcus Sebastian.
I guess
I thought
not.
we weren't keeping secrets from each other anymore.
Some secrets should never be revealed.
Justine.
Rise. Congratulations, graduates.
Got a little too overzealous there.
Be bold. Be original. Be...
Oh, it's coming back. I didn't expect that. Aw. Maybe a hopeful intro. It's going to catch me off guard and completely go sideways eventually. I imagine that's what's going to happen.
Giles is the real deal. Do you even know your state comptroller?
I don't even know what a state comptroller is, but you do you. I'm gonna find the track.
Yeah, I don't know that either, actually, now that I think about it.
Yes.
To graduation and new beginnings.
I'm on call. Cecil might need me.
You're always on call now.
That's the job.
It's all right.
He also feels like he's got a lot to make up for.
What's this?
Virgin.
God, that would be so useful.
Very funny.
Hey, you're on call, buddy. Can't go to work sloshed. Assuming he can get sloshed. I can't remember if that's a thing or not.
The problem isn't gonna fix itself.
Oh, even this is coming back. We saw all these different things from the separate episodes in the in the intro, in the recap. Doc Seismic, this thing.
You're talking about starting an interplanetary war.
They already have a seed here, right? One of them came back.
Well, what?
One of
makes
them
you
was
think I
on
know
that ship.
anything about Martians? Is that how you say it? Martians?
Oh, yep, that's him. that's him.
Everything okay, Russ?
Fine. Everything's okay. Yeah. Sorry. How long have you been standing there? Not that it matters because I have.
Is that Ben Schwartz?
After what you all went through up there, no one can blame you for being a little,
What the fuck?
This is the U.S. Space Administration. Well, I don't know how else to say this.
Please don't kill me. Spare me.
Whatever you need me to do, I'll doing it.
Or just please do not stab all three of them.
Christ on a Christmas tree. No one's killing anybody.
Maybe we got lucky. Maybe he's a Martian that wanted to just be free. Maybe he's good. Maybe he's running away from whatever the rest of them are trying to do.
There. Saved you some work.
They're also not going to get paid for it now either.
How do I know that's the code?
That is a good point.
Go stuff your code up your ass. I live in that building, and if it was up to the bureaucrats, we'd be sleeping in high school
Oh
gyms.
God, what if it wasn't good though? What if there was an issue? What if something happens to this family now too? They gotta be concerned. This is the Invincible, man. Please. Don't hurt this child. God, it's giving me PTSD to the woman and their kid that Invincible failed to save when the building collapsed.
You know me, don't you?
I mean, she knows, like, physics, atoms, everything inside and out, like the substances that make up reality. I would hope if she put it together, it would be... Oh, that's adorable. I would imagine that it would be stable. God damn, man. Wow. That's awesome. I do wonder, though, about the contractors. You know, does that void their contract? Will they still get paid? That, though, there's no way in hell the city would pay for that shit.
Since when do you drink coffee?
Since I got my powers.
Oh,
Is that accurate?
I hadn't noticed.
No, it's more like since he started working for Cecil.
I told Cecil those contractors he hired were total amateurs.
Yeah, well, at least he fixed their house.
His people shot it up.
No, it was he kind of here. So, I mean, I don't... Hey, there's where Donald should be dead.
Well, what about taking the time to enjoy your last summer being a kid?
I'm not a kid anymore.
Yes, I know that. You're an adult.
That's not the point, Mark.
You have to do everything Cecil tells you.
Yeah, Mom, I kinda do. The last time I did this on my own, half a city got destroyed.
Yeah, dude, he's just,
I understand why you think you have to prove yourself, but you don't. You're a good person. No one thinks you're going to turn out like your father.
But then why would you even say it?
Because that's what you're worried about.
Mark, I need you.
Thank God.
What?
Oh, he's just trying to bury himself in this and just not even confront it. I like this it's a very intimate, personal journey for him. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I feel for Debbie, man. But he could just go on a vacation, right? you know, if he had to fly away, he'd get there in just a few minutes, couple seconds. Depends on where it is. Like, he could go on vacation and get there in time to save it, right? Come on.
I've got a boo-boo that could use some kisses.
We are not dating. That's inappropriate language for the workplace. Boo. Boo.
Oh, she's doing something in there.
Are you shitting me? You goddamn...
Wow. 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 Oh my God.
Kate, don't do this. Please.
4 of them. Wow.
Welcome to our first annual commemoration
Super
of the
pizza.
massacre that shook the world. We began by honoring Aquarius, king of Atlantis.
Oh, he's eating it still frozen.
We honor the Guardian's fallen green do-gooder, Martian Man. He may have come from the stars, but Martian Man will always be one of Earth's great.
You know, I didn't even think about that. Was he legitimately a Martian? Like the same kind?
Martian Man always made time to help first responders on the scene. With his gentle nature and kind spirit,
Aww.
Martian Man made Earth his home.
Until his heart was literally torn out.
Midnight City. Been a virtual no man's
Whoa.
land since the Midnight Magician cursed it back in '02.
So, when you say cursed, is that like a metaphor or...
Actual magic,
What the hell?
I imagine.
It's cursed. Permanent midnight. Perpetual.
I mean, we got demons, so... Wow. That's nasty. I love it. That's so cool.
God, help! Help! Somebody help me!
Somebody save me.
Help me make sure scum like you never hurt another innocent person again.
That's not his voice. Like the actual Darkwing's voice. No way. Sounds way too young. It's a kid playing dress up, shape-shifting, something. What's this about?
Darkwing was at my 12th birthday party, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill people. Killed by your father, Invincible, which is why I carry on his work. I was Nightboy, his assistant.
Oh, Night Boy.
Sidekick? We don't use that term. It's degrading.
Okay, bring him in.
This is like, all right, fuck this guy.
I'm not going anywhere with the son of a psychopath.
Watch it.
Dude, if he's anything like Robin,
Ow!
he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here, man.
Hey, man. I said I felt that punch. I didn't say it hurt.
Can he, like, actually... I guess he can. He can actually go through shadows.
To the Shadowverse. There are dark things here. Hungry things.
What the hell?
But I hope you like it. Because you are never...
Wow.
I like the old Darkwing better.
I'm the hero here. I'm saving the world from Omni-Man's son.
He's not a villain.
Don't call me that.
Let go.
Not until you take me back.
You would never...
Wow.
Like you said, I'm Omni-Man's son. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Ooh, I like that. Smart, though. Ooh.
Mark?
Damn. I mean, he had to play that card.
Bring him in. I gotta sign off. Something just came up.
Anything I can do?
I doubt it. Debbie, what a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you?
His mom is going to go chew out his boss.
I'm looking out for him. I'm easing him back into the job.
It's not a job. You can't just order him around.
Well, at least he follows orders.
Donald?
Debbie, are you okay? She was just leaving.
Yeah, okay.
What that was about.
Donald Coulson. How did he survive? Find out in 800 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. we are watching right now on this channel for the first time, halfway through season 1.
Mom, why didn't you say something? You know I can help out.
Samantha.
She can provide.
Before your father gets home.
Yeah,
What's going
because he's a
on?
fucking dickhead.
Samantha?
He's like, I gotta provide for my family. Who fucked my daughter, helped me out because he's a fucking freak. I'm Adam. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck off.
I have to run. The Times wants to interview me about my work in Chicago and make Dad sell this. Bye.
I get it, but eat shit. Sorry. Can't with him, man.
Surprise! I'm taking you to lunch.
Let me go grab my bag. There's this great Thai place down the street.
I had somewhere else in mind.
I'm gonna take you to the vacuum of space.
You can look now.
Oh my God. You brought me to Paris?
No, it's Vegas.
Yeah, so it's just Las Vegas. You only get an hour for lunch, and I can't fly you to Europe that fast without your skin ripping off.
Oh my God.
Mark, I need you.
Son of a
Give me
bitch.
sec.
Go save the world, Invincible.
You're way too good for me.
Also, I need to take you back to work first.
I was gonna say, what's the plan here?
You're late. Turns out the Atlanteans are sore about Omni-Man murdering their king Aquarius.
Oh, wow. We're really pulling a lot of things together right now.
According to Atlantean custom, the only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow.
I'm sorry. What?
Relax. Strictly symbolic. All you have to do is go through the ceremony. Maybe kiss the bride. Then all is forgiven and everyone moves on.
We should probably talk to this with Amber first, or anybody, you know, for that matter. Just because it's another custom doesn't completely devalue it at all.
Sorry, kid. I got another fire to put out. Good luck
Cecil!
down there. I'll be listening. Talk to me.
It's the Lizard League, sir.
My God, man. It's a busy-ass day.
It appears that Supreme Lizard has seized control in his absence.
Send in the Guardians. If they can't take down the Lizard League, they'll never be ready.
Not this bullshit again. I'm not doing another me. That me better not be you, Rudy.
It's not.
Oh, it's the Martian.
The Shapesmith.
The Shapesmith. He just wants to be a hero. I hope that's all it is.
I think it's kind of awkward, but I have a girlfriend. Name is Amber, and we're finally in a good place. So,
What do you speak of?
isn't that why I'm here? To be your new king?
Why would I need a king? I commanded this kingdom for a decade while Aquarius played dress up with you humans.
Fair.
Oh, then we're not getting married?
We abolished that barbaric custom.
Yay!
What do you think we are, savages?
Well, Cecil surely thinks so, apparently. So what's the problem? He's gonna be put to death, isn't he?
Trial by combat.
Hey! I actually got it! Oh no. It's not one of them. What is this? It's an anglerfish. That is the lure. That is some bullshit. No.
Seems a little unfair.
You heard the growling, man. That is the trip!
I win. Can I go now?
Yo, whoa.
You want me to get home even later?
There's excellent local transit.
Of course I don't.
When you earn the money, you can decide where we live.
Debbie's.
Pet.
Ooh.
Why don't you take the rest of the day off? I'll call you later.
No, she's gonna fuck this dude up or carry this home. I want her to fuck him up. It's interesting. I love that Mark and Debbie are both going through their own like betrayal in very different ways. It's so, oh man, it's just so interesting. Disoriented him real bad. Super hearing, man, it's a bitch. Wait, does he have super hearing? I don't think they've ever talked about it, actually. Maybe they have. Now we're going to war. Now it's free. Oh, is it gonna turn on them, though? Yeah. Oh. Oh.
We can't leave those people to die.
They tried to kill you.
That's not the point, man.
All they wanted was justice for what my dad did.
You're not your father.
Exactly. You're gonna help them. Nolan would peace out. That's what he would fucking do. Can't swim very well, can you?
Okay.
Ooh.
Now we can do this.
Can't scream now, can you? Too much blood in your throat. Mess him up, Mark! Oh, that one was still attached. I thought it was free from both. Smart. Nice. Go, Mark. Oh, no! I thought we were done. I thought we were done.
Atlantis is calling it even since you saved the Queen's life. The next time
Fair enough.
I give you an order,
No.
Pull up the audio from that fight.
Uh-oh.
Give it to the boys in R&D. I want to report in a week.
Yes, sir.
More weaponizing that, the weaknesses of, Viltrumites, man. I mean, I get it, though. But they can just as easily turn that on Mark, which is why I get so uncomfortable about it.
You gotta get over this stupid man of the house thing. I'm trying to help.
The whole lot was unstable. That's why the city never built there. It's a miracle nobody was killed.
Oh, thank God. Wow. I knew something had to come out of that. God damn, man. Wonder how much wine she drinks. Like, how much... Uh-oh. Okay. Just one little thing. Set you off. Here it comes. No, no. Okay.
And over here is our training room.
Oh, they're just bringing him in, man.
I was born a baby human right here
Oh my
on
God.
the planet of Earth. I got my superpowers in a random industrial accident. I swore to use my abilities for good and to help people and to protect my planet, no matter what. Because I am a normal human superhero. Am I in?
No. Please, no. Nobody, please, nobody bought that.
But we are not a joke.
All hail Supreme Lizard!
Isaac.
Oh, whoa.
If anyone is going to turn this organization around, it's going to be King Lizard. Any objections?
God damn. Well, he's out.
Why should I tell you anything? Who the hell are you anyway?
What the fuck?
Think of me as an old friend.
Oh.
After our ultimatum, they ambushed my dad with experimental quantum bombs. Still cost them most of Europe. Then they just wore me down. Got me when I finally had to sleep.
Damn. Does this not go against literally literally everything that you were trying to do, dipshit?
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
What? Stop! Hey, you promised you'd help me.
Oh, wait.
Hey!
Wait, what? Oh, okay, I got it. He's probing all of them for, just like Cecil is, he's probing them for weaknesses on them. And he's like, how did you fall? How did they capture you? I don't think it necessarily means that's the same one from the opening. Like I said, he said most of them sided with their father. So it very well could have been one that also sided with Nolan, issued that ultimatum to the world, And then using experimental technology, they lost Europe, but managed to take Nolan down. And after just bombarding him and keeping him busy for so long, keeping him active, they were able to get him when he had to finally sleep. But he was like, hey, don't worry, I got you. I'll help you out. I'll get you out of here. And got some information, how did your father die? What happened? What are your hindrances? And that's the thing. We also saw this day was very busy. There was a lot of stuff going on. Like Cecil was getting call after call after call after call. Some of them he sent Mark on. The other one he's just trying to clean up all on his own. Is this Angstrom's way of just triggering stuff? Like people were just getting out. Like this King Lizard, they said he was locked up. He was away. He was gone. You know, Doc Seismic came up. Like these people were just popping up. Do we even know that he's the exact same King Lizard? He could be one from the multiverse. He could be one from a different dimension. I mean, Angstrom could have just also freed him for all we know. Is this all a ploy to batter Mark down? God, man, so petty. But yeah, they warned him, dude. This is interesting. This is wild. I like this. Because instead of doing the altruistic thing that he was always wanting to do, making a better world, he's turning all of that genius, all of that potential towards something as petty as vengeance on Mark. And yeah, man, we're getting this Phil Coulson style mystery behind Doug. I do not feel bad that I was very confused, though I didn't voice it because I was like, maybe something happened and I just don't remember it. I don't want people to think I'm dumb right now. But no, we were supposed to be like, the fuck, why is Doug here? Because I was like, God, I really thought I missed something or wasn't remembering, because it has been a while, man. So, yeah, okay. There's a whole thing about that. Debbie was like, hold on. But Mark doing all this to try to get out from under this umbrella of being associated with Omni-Man, to the point that he's got to figure out how to operate in this manner and get out from under this perception. Even like Darkwing's sidekick was thinking, was putting that out on him. It's like, I can't trust you. You're the son of Omni-Man. Everything is being put onto him because of his father. And I get that. He's got the same powers. Like, Viltrumite DNA is like so much stronger than human DNA. It's so pure that he is a Viltrumite. So eventually there's that fear. That's this thing that he's struggling with, that people looking at him and seeing Omni-Man, and he doesn't want that. He's trying to work past that. Him and Debbie both have a very personal journey that they're going on right now with this betrayal. With Mark, he's conflicted. Now, after the revelation about his powers, about being a superhero, about all these things, and then learning where that comes from and what it was intended for, fearing that, a bad day, it could be like a Batman scenario, just one bad day, like he could make that turn, and he's afraid of that. He's afraid of people looking at him and seeing the destruction. He's also feels at fault for that because he wasn't able to stop it. He's putting that blame on his shoulder, that weight on his shoulders, and it's just, there's a lot of stuff baking in there. And then Debbie is dealing with this whole thing about spending her entire life loving this man, having this family, raising her son, and feeling loved, only to learn that she was just a pet. And then to see that reflected in the world, like, her life before is in shambles. Cecil's trying to rebuild it, and that's where she was deflecting in that scene with the creaking door, the cabinet that's not staying shut. Is she's putting that focus on that. It's like, they couldn't even put it back right. It's like, because that's kind of representative of their entire lifestyle right now. Nolan broke their home. And it cannot and will not go back to the way it was. No matter how much you try to rebuild it as it was, that's gone. And that's frustrated her. On top of that, seeing this guy who is just lording over his spouse or significant other, whoever, they were out shopping for houses, stuff like that, and the way he was treating her reminded Debbie of how one would treat a pet, and it just triggered her. And I loved seeing that in these ways that her and Mark are both being so vulnerable about where they are. They're still trying to be, strong for the other. While they're not talking about it all, they're still comforting each other. And also, there's a whole thing with him graduating, him trying to balance his life in this. It's a very Spider-Man, Peter Parker kind of thing, where it's just kind of, he's actually doing so much better than he did in season 1. He actually made it back to the event, initiated dates with Amber, and been able to keep up with certain elements. He's doing a lot better than he was initially. Obviously, it comes with experience. And, you know, it's fun seeing that escalate. You know, we're seeing him kind of find his footing a little bit, but he's also neglecting himself in service of his image, in service of repairing the world's view of him, and also just trying to distract himself. You know, he's like, he failed to save that city, so now he's trying to overcompensate by being Cecil's on-call guy. There's a lot of like complicated things that it's juggling here, and then you have Eve, who we finally hit a point where, you know, she is doing all kinds of good, but there is like a irresponsibility that can come with that, through just making things happen and here and there, you know, like the park. I thought it would be the building. I thought that was the key thing we were going to take away from that, was that building was not going to be stable. She put it back, and the contractor was like, hey, how do I know that's up to code? And guess what? It seemingly was fine, but she almost got that family killed that she was trying to help by putting that park there. It was like, hey, that ground's unstable. That's why the city wasn't building anything there. It could have potentially turned into a sinkhole, and it did. And luckily, nobody got hurt, but that's the dangers of it, and that's just all her father sees, and that's just validating his concerns. He's always been fearful of her. He's always been putting her down and making her feel devalued, making her feel like a freak. He's never loved her in his own way. I don't care. Fuck him. I don't care. Like, he loves the idea of her. He loves what she could be if she just was the thing that he wants her to be. Her mom is just trapped in this relationship, and what she feels somewhere in the middle. She's very much a median between the two. She's there for as much as she can, but she's also trying to like be the bridge between them, but also the wall, the safety net to keep them apart from just clashing into one another. It's also very unhealthy. But it was a little bit of a reality check, because I did bring that into question. It's like, you know, I would think that at least stability-wise, structurally-wise, the contents of the things she creates, the constructs, I would imagine would be sound. But in that moment, she wouldn't have thought to validate or check the ground in which she was putting that in the first place. So there are some checks and balances that are going to come with that. There's a little bit of a naivete that comes with her activism, if you want to call it that, which is kind of what it is. You know, she's not actively superheroing. She's using her powers to better the world, give people food, you know, build things for people and help out here and there. Again, there was the other thing I brought up that didn't come into play. It was like, if she's doing this too, she's also, you know, those very construction workers themselves wouldn't be making anything. You know, she would be impacting jobs by doing what she's doing as well. So she's got to be careful with what she's doing. She also has to have an expertise in certain elements and do her research in certain elements before she goes in and does what she does. Like, but there's a heart that is there. There's an idea that is there that needs to be refined. And I think if she figures that out, she can do even greater good, because I want her to keep pursuing that, because honestly, that's what the world needs, is what Eve is trying to do. Might not be perfect, but like everything else, it takes time to figure things out. Though this is something that could very well be dangerous if she does mess up, and it almost was. Yeah, man, we had a lot of threads coming back into play in this one too. We had the Atlantis stuff, because I forget his name. The fish man died. We had the Martian thing come into play, which he seems to. There was the corrupted pilot. There was a guy that shapeshifted, got on the ship, came here, and then there was the army of them left behind on the planet taking over Mars. I want to believe that he really, truly wants to help, but also doesn't know how to go about things. I love his awkwardness. I love the way that he's playing into this kind of fish out of water thing while also trying to blend in. And I do want to just confirm, I'm almost 100% positive that was Ben Schwartz, but I'm going to just double check. The Immortal and Kate. That was a shocker doozy. Why is he so willing to bring this guy to headquarters? That's so weird to me. I do think that it was very much so correct for Rudy to question the shit out of that, because that was wholeheartedly irresponsible. Shapeshift, Russ, Punk, Ben Schwartz. Thank you. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. They do need some backup, though. I will give them that, and somebody who knows the ins and outs of that society, of their abilities, that could help them in the long run. And again, Cecil, I know he's doing it out of a place of goodness, but I'm just scared of those things, him turning these things that are meant for Nolan against Mark eventually, out of some sense of fear, if Cecil gets paranoid or afraid of what Mark could do, rather than trusting him. I don't know. I also really do like this kind of like, what would you call a knife's edge, razor's edge that the Cecil and Debbie's relationship is on, because you can see that they have this closeness. There is this care. There's this like camaraderie that comes between this. Also with her coming into, barging into his place of work and be like, what are you doing with my son? Like, it's just a mom showing up at her son's workplace and just chewing out his supervisor. It's kind of hilarious. But that they have like something a little bit deeper than that. Not in like an affectionate kind of way, but like in a mutual respect kind of way, like a friend kind of way. Like there's this, I don't know, care, concern. He's trying his best, but he's also got a lot of other things on his plate. He's got the safety of the planet on his plate. So there's a lot of things. I just love the complexity of this world, man. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun moments in this, but there's a lot of like deeper, hard-hitting moments in this and contemplative things in this that I really like that it's doing. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know what you guys thought down below. We'll carry on the conversation after video. Hope you enjoy the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Ryan Karen, York Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake and Trail, Eric Official, Amy Becca, and Casey Wood. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.